komo kakra wahaba Farouk international diplomatic consultant ba ensema ekoso ewiase afana nyina na wono obi a nani di kira waben wompa opani Farouk salamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Ya anope ya se ya frewo dwabo ase dwumedi so power 97.9 TVXYZ waje so ene e bon kobo ye wom se ye te won ka che de ba ensem no e memma e ne homen so ba ma ye sha se mfiri mampanyi nkrofo wa power mo as ambassadors a wono mo ekwakosi Ghana na mu e wo emiamia ahodo na amayaman ahodo so no sen na usie hu no sen ya manfo bi se asa amantam bi asa achebi no sa na won so no wo hwe eye international standards na sanete ana
Mamincha chief. First of all, Obaka say ache because the government is issued to 6 months. Now, when you leave your diplomatic meeting for 6 months, you will see say unattended because there's a head of mission and that's a head of high commission the HOCs and your head of mission semra we now do dan Kokufuado the government will be free power the only and say yana diplomacy na do na no political it is only a political one campaign now now until about 5 months 6 months into the elections, say December elections and every 4 years, I guess, no matter call ambassadors, that is what Ghana is doing. Very dangerous. Now ambassadors in Babas in constituency. No Muzusu, but no major mission, at the foreign affairs forum, a foreign service forum in Iran. Now, election every year, Nanka, new government in Aban, casual office nano. Before say all election, also what dream sabi. Jamaica meetings abroad, a him fan and person don't go. And we can swear in nano. We that pay our government in because Nipa why you against all the Bamano. The woman no can say head any minimum say, ma consider a campaign. And this is sometimes he said both sides, MPP, NDC. We delay in setting up even our cabinet, which is the government. We delay in setting up the diplomatic meeting to fill the gap. Because in the serious country, with diplomatic meetings, on the representative abroad, also help part and parcel of the governance. Our banny be here because you rely on a lot of things. Import any we students or nationals or maybe we mission it all. Mission work over 1 year because Nipa need the car by holidays. We are quite mission that just about sick leave and wabetina and why campaign in Betono 1 year. No ambassador and that's high commissioner, no call mission. What if you know Jim Sika, what in Ghana? No, your friend, excellent ambassador, no, any time. And the one, so besides say, agophobia can say a child. I think, say, that is one of the overly delayed appointments. If the actual Sabbath, where one of them are, these are His Excellency President Mahama, what check say. Some of the missions in the world are too much, I won't call it a risk, too much delicate. That will be just a space or a gap. Should maybe to say Brazil or a plenipotentiary ambassador or cover a lot of countries. And information over there 6 months. Not before then, also 4 months before NPP elections. And for 10 good months, we need ambassador or what the Republic of Brazil. Now, in the countries now, or we take care of Argentina, we take care of Bolivia, we take care of Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, Guyana, Paraguay, Peru, Suriname, Uruguay, Venezuela. The same countries, one ambassador, no Jamishin at all. It is a Ghana Nibi, and I say BB, and a Koso, and a Fagana, and a Faban with Ecuador, and a Bolivia, Manebeye. Who contribute to Cuba? Cuba, the MI. Cuba, over more than almost about 12 countries and they're playing potential or shake Cuba, I say. Many of them show the sensitive one, UK, someone amateur there, UK, my, how on earth, see a bit major because a good father, His Excellency, over the call, also ambassador man Ghana, Abeba elections. In the elections, in the system, we will see on commission or credit. Over corner process and Yama, and then a year and a mile would you more be or for Maba. And these are some of the things I think say in Chile. You
can buy it to say Nena Ubisano, USD so Enyan buy it now. Stress I my way Ghana new Modi and Sao so.
No, you can't leave a state. Paris, my Belgium, because Belgium represents a sensitive diplomatic mission for Ghana. I.e., Belgium only represented Ghana or European Union. And also NATO, as long as I Belgium, in Toronto, or represented trade because you're playing potentially. Now, Timija Belgium, Tuna, the Prince, and Maya. How is Ghana represented in the European Union? It's not done that way. It is not done that way. To me, the diplomatic missions, I won't call it the president, any pressure. Let me just say this on point. So president pressure because of the lobbying the coalition. And you can't say pencil and erase. And you trade don't forget, sir. Tamala, all your ministerial now, let's be ambassador. Which some of them among folk are showing you correct, but look at the names that came and the accredited countries now, only the contributions and the same name now. It means that the list has been predetermined. The list was there. It was a delay. Why the delay?
What do you say? It is to get competent people to represent Ghana in those nations.
I strongly disagree. The reason is very simple. Ghana, again, so some of us are yet your diplomatic affairs national. When you actually speak 2025, new government under His Excellency President Mahama, some of us demand to know, say, the new configuration of the concurrent accreditation, Ghana missions abroad and away. Because we need to know the new configuration. The new configuration of the concurrent missions abroad, it should tell you the kind of missions now. They say, how many missions? You have about 70 and 80 missions abroad. The countries around the world. Let's say they are representing only 80 countries around the world. Your general consuls and your honorary consuls. And your honorary consul position is general consuls in support to a mission. And as the head of missions, Nankasa, and as ambassador, and high commission, Nankasa. Papa, countries now how are they represented? How are they represented? And if you know, sir, you are in the new configuration. Me and farmer to say, in fact, the new configuration of the concurrent accreditations now, never hope. Europa, Obi foreign affairs, and you don't say, Obi offer, Obi desire, Algeria, and you is a Ghana embassy, and a Ghana ambassador, they don't call Algeria, or correct country, this is a Tunisia, or correct Sahrawi Republic. One accreditation thing that it should be something, and should be a Tinia, and I tell you, it is a Ghana new crown, and to crime, nothing could put a bit to Brazil. Not to be a president, single Gaza, I want to be a bar. Ghana mission, then I'm a con. You mean that Gabon responsible, that Cameroon, of course, you need your Cameroon, Congo, all these things, you might never more competency of the people. The competency of the people is that you have too much emphasis on the political appointees. Political appointment, that is the excellencies, ambassadors appointment politically, they are very dangerous. They are very dangerous, sir. Every country, American, but there were sensitive missions there. Who will be Koha? It's even the political person the court. But America from the nobody at the political desk. And the Ghana, MPP near NBC, or my missions, all political. These are people, and I beg to see. So be a party activist. The Juma why in a lifetime near party activism. Or yeah, a dear organizer. Enough government number. This all could pay their mission diplomatically. Now the mission can say now their question is how. Or no take the dynamics of diplomacy. And diplomacy, it is not what, and I strongly use it. And yes, I happen to be a perfect. The next day, 2 weeks, nobody, you cannot learn anything in diplomacy in 2 weeks. And it won't mission the Biana. Only career diplomats now, foreign affairs, women, there's a conflict. Every day there's a conflict. Every day, career diplomat. Or no, your head of chancellery. And also only the minister or mission hall. Only the key Manasi. But the business here consists on the ambassador. On to the Boise and the Yankel Jumano. On to the Boisima administrative secretary. You have diplomatic language, you question English. We are professor, we are doctor, we engineer. Please subscribe yourself to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs staff. They understand the language. In diplomacy is not a history. A history comes in, but diplomatic write-up, you just only put 3 sentences with numbers. It comes with subjective objectivity. But woman ba, with drafting of letter crown, no, what I say, the secretary type of diplomacy doesn't work like that. And to now make me feel say, yeah, you bear something different. Different, you bear say. The what for woman and no women say Uber for woman after 6 months in government. After you able to you, Papa. Now no country be our crediting the after now Open visa man. Open visa man, Open visa, woman cost swap. Ubia the brother or the way or the way and the driver or the way in the country of course some kakas and won't take. And then now the driver tree almost take us out in the town. Near the Naka near the house at Pakahu, near the Nayakahu, the dear to make excuse me to say that you pet dog who crowd then the cow when you give his ama dog more than a cop. Now what could be for me? Mission staffs and order that. Almost run room for 4 years and not 15 years. Please. They should respect them. These are people that take that boom at mission or at your friends, a foreign affairs, and you're training women. They should describe the only work, terms of reference, the ambassadors from they don't do it. The Ghana independence holiday, or better Republic holiday, July 1st, Islamic holiday, holding one celebrity. On Timenko creative business, what do you do? You contribute to say the one price the meaning of Kodubus, the Dinoco China. No what is the top 100 Chinese companies. Why you did is a business worry. You Ghana embassy or maybe Ghana High Commissioner or yeah. I start to be corrected, but woman yet and I got ambassador. It's not your business because we're a politician. We need more shit. A true business area. We invited top 100 companies in that country. Then you sell Ghana to them. You were good. You were China. You were diamond. You were win. This is the ambassador talking. Ekoma, in Denmark, when you be last year, water solutions, and of course, water solutions. Denmark is one of the best countries in the world in water solutions. Over here, inviting companies from Denmark, and compare party, food, other businessmen and women from that country. Much I just said, no man am back. Yet the emissions in Sebi, about 90%. For classic, I can work in politics. I feel one mission staff for no quack. When you do a mission, well, we can chance to go away and this in MPP. When it comes to diplomacy, when you have foreign affairs staff, when you're free. Oh, you need power to fine, and so what? Into what? And for a party in the case of MPP and lose power. Your MPP, yes, of course. Woman, you won't be in common. Our mission. Or mayor politics and top politics in Kodino. No, you're the Juma. So, because ambassador, because always there be a secretary because what you say, other regime, you be other ambassador, but who does that? As long as we have foreign ministry, a party at dinner. As far as we have ID, the research department, that is the foreign ministry police form. And some the can be ever phone so.
Well, I just said that your pet time pana your trust to do now you can't diplomatic affairs once a man there bear 1 hour 30 minutes.
One area Ghana and for you because I want a country because salaries are any do any the impact that the country gets back no.
Okay.
And I'm saying too much of the political appointees, some do be our you Musica, you make training whom they must understand because or submit the accreditation letter planner. Then should be also with diplomatic history. May a cop German Parliament House. Then that's that. And he found a meeting. We German councillor, no, the right and the left. May you come one, and he na meeting. All this is in a game power. Woman chill because they hear more practical diplomacy is not a game power. And to about administrative diplomacy, the practicality is diplomacy. Any the history guiding the countries in between here, any the bilateral and multilateral relations we have to just explain to them. And yes, I would do more for purpose of time. As a mom who find out foreign affairs to go to
okay, my answer we na yem fancy diplomacy no na ye pebre some other time na you need some common no studio. It is say na yan yin ntem na wa kire sa na ma we atu ambassadors ni fo no. Yan yin ntem no edien o hawa na se den sunsanso na ede bebre Ghana.
Oh, I think that doesn't bring anything to Ghana, but some of the countries, yeah, na go ha. And so many of them no. So we are ambassador no there's a gap or space of diplomacy time no. Now the country need be protected. Country need be protected say yeah adena because don't forget we part of journey diplomatic corps of that country.
Yeah.
And sometimes maybe a Ghana ambassador no or the head of diplomatic corps. In Kenya there have been a time Ghana ambassador, Ghana high commissioner, on the head of diplomatic corps. If you imagine say you have been the head of diplomatic corps. That all 2 years. Now the government is out of power. We are a colonel. Then to say Kenya, the diplomatic community, a Ghanaian high commissioner. Not they can need the hot. You don't do that. And we need to because me I recognition men with our country in Kwano. Yes, among the nations and community of diplomatists, your ministry, your diplomat, do not like diplomatic corps. If we are taking and I say deputy diplomatic corps, you're not following the beat me. And it's all correct. Students, there were students. Almost every country be a Ghana mission. There were students for. No matter me, bro. Except in yet, hostler be already or no copy or and doing weeks around. But students be a beer. You have been a school and our government class scholarship. Who could head of mission, head of commission, the HUC forum. Obaka Church say, Ambassador, and it is through Ghana politically, want to take a decision. Because we take a decision at the problem, Baba. We are sure that all could get to yeah. Or call the new republic. According to the issue, we are aware, and I believe it's aware, but Obayano, actually, it has not been answered. Ghanaian students learn languages. Like students, Legon students, Kevas, any Winnipeg, any school of language, they are almost about 2,000 in the good baby. Scholarship from Ghana, the Patron Sika Airport. Because there's no ambassador there. Who has to coordinate? Secretariat no social worker also coordinating allocating scan and from command the head of mission no. So be your disbursement. And then when His Excellency, your friends, 4 minutes or no minutes alcohol. These were the grievances of the students. 8 months into Obian and Sankeska. 10 months to Sankeska. And he said before elections and post-election. And 10 years very new foreign minister. Not specific the whole these are some of the dangerous and serious issues. You see the situation all over. It is in UK like that. It's in USA like that. And it is in Holland, Germany. You students own a ambassador for next 10 years head of missions in Chancellor, and you have some ultimate taking decision. Near Mount Kwane bread. And when you back on so much process or keep the dynamics on young children. After them grand students on or better baby our papa no mammy tree. And some one more approve and now produce. These are some of the things your best friend said. a country back and you pay a country, we love it. We do it. I do diplomatic training from Gabon and other places. When you take about a country, when you make Ghana embassies, which is sebi airtime. So Ghana in one train, now one share the embassy. Papa, I can't ask someone back at him to be that they don't cry now. Why let go back? Has someone then he Ghana need to Kuwait. When leaving the Ghanaian community, almost friend the Ghana ambassador to Kuwait. Oh, so bad. So bad. A very terrible story. I myself, when I was about 19 years, with the Ghanaian student, George Abeset, in Calbisian for ya, I was in an accident. Austria. We were in school. I had to bring the body. At that time, nobody, Ghana ambassador in Switzerland, on an air responsible for Austria. Cameroon for a moment, we accident in Mena, we can't be. I was the only person out. Nipa fight me in Ubia Ishimo. Cameroon for woman ambassador in Austria, but France, Cameroon embassy in Paris, or the years never find the body required. Ghana there at the age of 20, about man said, what are you doing about it? We have to call on Ghana embassy in Rome, Germany, Rome, Cologne at that time. And I know to better, but we were Switzerland, and I know responsible for that. And these are some of the things that we are doing in terms of references. It's so bad. So what training is not a little beyond the training then you do. And then the question on you, Musa.
Okay.
I'm on program.
Okay. That question no one more ever to me a year no nti ya kwa animi no it's good to know say you are still in Ghana tembiano say you pese you know edin koma we can still have access to you na sa issues are very critical ye governance muno ye betumi adi ho enkomo ho na mami nyum free we mo kaka na yendi assembly enkomo over the weekend assembly see wo Iran America for a call Iran for yenim say wo ni Israel for anyantokwa America for adu pre ko say wo nuclear sites near there Ghana maintain say oba abibre mu ha African leaders ni bia ka ho asem because wo hwe Middle East say ho eja to ho a ebeka Ghana in terms of fuel prices any there so what is the way forward as our issues we ebe
I mean once again Ghana is a global player. The Ghana controls the power. Power will you say? Or one can so oil producer. Now Ghana name will oil producer. Local oil producing hand. And now continue producing. And Ghana for 1 gallon crying Ghana there. 1 gallon crying producing refining my own. It's a whole the rest of course understands that problem here then. The oil house. And now all high prices, and then I'm going to die for the whole world. And then the church said, "Nancy, the old bow bra, church the bow bra, then forward in put any Western power between you and I. Israel, any Iran, any BNY, any more bilateral relations. Any BNY, we're Ghana developing partner. Israel, Ghana developing partner. Israel, we're Ghana developing partner. In this talk about Israel, between you and I. And rather, and take advantage, said the countries they are taking advantage of Russia-Ukraine war. And then I'm clear, they said, we are trying to Israel to say, no more best farming community. They say, no more water, I want to know. This is our family because we be our bunker. In the Ghana, you cook, you have, your body, your bunch, Israel for Mumman and CDC barrier. Now, for the court, what take advantage now of them. A lot of countries make serious money, and I'm referring to a country like Kenya. You